Hi friends, it's Emma from MK Plans, and it has been a long time. No speak, no video, no chat. So this video I think will be going up at the end of December, and hopefully is kind of like the, I don't want to say relaunch because that's a bit dramatic, but like the start of me getting back into YouTube. So I really dropped the ball last year, well, I guess this year. I had a lot going on outside of planning, and I dropped the ball not just on YouTube but also on my Instagram, and to be honest, like, I miss creating content and interacting with people and all that sort of thing. So I am determined, it's one of my goals this year to come back. So if you hear my cat, she'll probably make an appearance. She loves to jump up on the desk. There we go. But no, we're not. I'm trying to teach her that she can't just come up whenever, that this is my space. So I apologize if you see a black shadow a few times. But yeah, one of my goals this year is to get back into like content and like the community side of like planning. I still kept up with my planner the whole year. You'll see I'm going to do a flip through. I'm actually going to film it after this of my whole year. So I kept up. I just wasn't sharing a lot and I wasn't interacting, and then I definitely wasn't posting videos. So hopefully this is the start of coming back. So this is going to be my kit lineup for January, and then I'm going to start with just a quick rundown on like what my setup for 2025 is going to be and what that looks like. So I'll put my kits to the side, and I guess to start with, like, my overall vibe or theme for this year is kind of taking it back to a bit more like, now I can see the shadow of my phone. Oh, the sun's coming out, so you can see the shadow. Let me pull it. There we go. Bringing things back to a bit more like simpleness. Is that even a word? I feel like part of my challenges this year was my spreads have become so like overwhelming and involved with like, all of them had like 2 different foil colors, and then like themed foil and different underlays, and then underlay, what are they called, like solid underlays, and it was just becoming like, 1, expensive, but that's not the real like reason, but 2, just like, so I had to be always thinking about like what kits am I using coming up, and I have to make these great big orders with foil shops to like get everything I need, and then I would order this stuff and I'd get it in and I'd be like, I don't know what this is for, I don't know when to use it, and so I have all this stuff that I ordered and I just don't know what it goes with, so it's like a waste of money. And anyway, it just became too overcomplicated, and then that's part of the reason that I also became so bogged down in that I wasn't sharing my spreads, and it just, yeah. So this year I'm planning to, pardon the pun, bring it back a little bit, a little more reasonable, a little more simplistic, and kind of see how we go. So this phone, no matter where I put it, is in the way. This is my planner for 2025. It is from Aura Estelle, and I picked it up in her like super cheap sale thing a couple of months ago. I don't care if things are imperfect. It really does not bother me in any way, shape or form. So to be able to get, I got this, and I also got a cloud, and I'm pretty sure they both cost me less than 100 Australian dollars, which, considering one planner I think is normally like 90 something US dollars, which is like 150 Australian, I was very happy with that. And I mean, I haven't really looked, but I also can't really, like, on initial, I can't find the, so it's in this like periwinkle light powder blue color. I can't think of the exact name, but I love her, and she is silver, and she is a blossom, which I used a blossom a couple of years ago, and then I've used clouds, and then I've used Printpression, and blossom was my favorite, so I came back to the blossom. And then I am using the Caress Press inserts. I'm also like not doing any kind of decorating here. I feel like one, it's a waste of time and energy because I don't ever look at it or use it. And two, again, keeping things simple. So again, I'm using the Caress Press inserts for 2025. I have used her inserts for years now and like loved them. This year I'm going back to, again, keeping things simple, and my inserts are actually dated, whereas for the last few years I've used undated inserts and then done like a script and a date number. But I've kind of come to the like thought of like, why am I buying something that like gets rid of this to then buy more things to just put it back? Like, that is so stupid. And it got to a point of like, I wasn't enjoying putting, like, this would be the last thing I did in my spread, and I would often do it like, I don't know, later on. I don't know how to describe it, but it became such a chore. And then I was like, why don't you just buy the inserts that have it already in? So my only thing is like, if you buy the dated ones, you get the monthlies, which, and these like extra pages, which I don't need. Ideally, it would just be like week after week after week, but she didn't have that. I know other shops do, but I just like her inserts and I didn't really want to risk going elsewhere. So I will just like either ignore them or like glue them together or whatever, but I don't do monthly spreads. So that is my 2025 planner, and I'm always so excited to get started in a new planner. It's such a like, I don't know, it's such an exciting thing. And I'm also just going to be using one planner this year, which was the same, well, next year, the same as this year. I don't need to overcomplicate things. I don't need multiple planners. One is plenty. And I am going to be starting a bit of a reading journal, which I think I'll post like an overview video and run through that, but I understand that's not everyone's taste. Like, I wasn't into it for like the last 6 months, and I didn't want to watch people, like planner people, do that. I just wasn't interested, so I fully get if like that's you as well. But yeah, I'll keep that separate. So that's like, those are the two things that I'm going to be running with, and that's it. So yeah, that is 2025 for me. So getting into January, if you are new to my channel or if you didn't know, I do live in the Southern Hemisphere. So January for me is summer, and it is my only full summer month. Obviously December is Christmas. February is a bit of summer, a bit of Valentine's Day. So January is when I really like get to use, and it's a longer month, plenty of summer kits, and it's like a bright, fun start of the year, like start with a bang kind of, is always my goal for January. And I feel like I've got some kits this year that line up with that. So starting with the week, I'll get my calendar up. I think it's the 30th to the 5th from memory. Calendar. It is the 30th of December to the 5th of Jan. Kind of a random choice. It is not a New Year's kit. It is the April mystery from this year from Scribble Prints Co. And it is the grocery shop theme. I loved this when I saw it, and I knew I had to have it even though I had no idea when I was going to use it. So I picked it up from a, I don't subscribe, so I think it was from a friend on Instagram, and I just thought like, oh, I don't know, I like it, I'll find a use for it. And then I had the epiphany that it's really like summer, like the colors are really bright and summery, and my anniversary is on the 5th of Jan in the middle of summer, so, and we met at a grocery store, so it's like the perfect, like, silly, like, I don't tend to love the really, like, lovey-dovey kits. They're just not really my thing. So I thought this was a really fun, like, anniversary kit that makes sense for us and makes sense for the time of year. And it just felt like the perfect time to use it. So these are the full boxes. I absolutely love this scene. It is a tall box as well, which you'll see, and I'm definitely going to use that. I feel like this is when she started bringing the extras to the shop, but I could be wrong because I have the extra color, which I didn't realize came in the kit anyway. The second extra color, and then I also bought the scribblers, which I don't ever buy these, so I'm not really sure why I bought these. Unless like I bought it off the person who had all these extras. I honestly don't remember, it was a while ago. But given I have them, I will use them, so that's there. And then the kit format, so it is an ultimate kit. You'll see coming up, I don't think it'll be for a little while, but I have started buying the mini kit again from SPC like I used to way back in the day. I just feel like there's way too many kits in the ultimate that I just don't use, and it cost me like, one kit is 45 Australian dollars, so whereas the mini's like 28 or something. So it's a big difference. It is going to be a struggle. The mini kit doesn't have a whole lot, but I have been buying the extras to kind of top it up, and it still works out to be much better value. But as I said, I don't subscribe, so I bought this off someone and it's an ultimate, so that's fine. So that is the kit. And then foil wise, I am using a bundle from the Planner Hannah SPC collab, like one of them that they did a while ago. It is the fruit themed bundle, and I don't normally buy foil bundles. Like, I think this is too overwhelming for one spread. Like, I pull apart all my foil bundles and I like to bring in little bits and pieces of different kind of themes, but this was perfect. And I remember I bought it on sale because normally I find the bundles a bit too expensive, but I bought it on sale and I just thought, you know what, again, let's keep it simple. So it is in the rainbow, I think she calls it Pixie Rainbow, but it's like the sparkly star rainbow, which is just like the perfect foil color in my opinion. And I also love that this is the SPC format, because I don't love the format of the Planner Hannah bundles personally. There's a lot of stuff that I don't use, whereas this is like a great format. And then the underlays, I'll show you, is kind of a good, it's also very, like, that's so fun. Very overwhelming, these underlays. If you know me, you know that I don't tend to, like, this is not something I would do. But for the 1200th time this video, in the interest of keeping things simple, this is what came with the bundle. This is what I'm going to use. It really is just like, that's the plan for the year. So that is our anniversary for the week of the 30th of December through the 5th of January, and it's going to be the first official week in my new planner, which is so exciting. Then we have the 6th to the 12th, and this is like my first summer spread, and it is this Tropical Paradise kit from Lina Designs, and it's like very like Maldives or Bora Bora inspired. From clip art kits, and it's just so fun. And to be honest, I wasn't going to get it originally, and then I saw Planner Hannah do her spread with it in summer, and like I got the foil that she used because I just thought it was so, like, I loved it so much. So this is the full boxes. Oh, I just threw away my extras. One moment, come here. I do have the double box of the dolphin. I really like this double box. And then I picked up the fashion extras in the blonde hair. The color of the, I will use any fashion person. It doesn't bother me. Like hair color, skin color, whatever I think looks best with the kit is what I will use. And then this is the colors of the kit. Unfortunately, my yellow was running a little low. No. My yellow was running a little low, so it's a little faded, but it's not that faded. Like, it's a very light yellow in the kit. And it's not really my favorite. I'm a bright colored girly, so this will be my one color for sure, which also leads me into another thing. So for 2025, I am going to be exclusively color blocking, so every spread will be color blocked. I feel like every spread that I do color blocked ends up being my favorite, so why not try and just do color block. And so yellow will definitely be my Thursday. And then so the planner Hannah used pastel rainbow with this kit, which I really don't think would ever have crossed my mind until she used it, and it looked so fire. So I bought the same foil. I don't know what design she used, but I bought the same color. So I have the inverted summer, you can see it there. The mixed overlays, which I picked these up when I don't have any of this foil color. And then I got the custom bottom washi with just a beach quote, and then the same pattern. And then obviously this is not enough to do a spread, so I did bring in matte bronze, which is kind of a weird choice, but it's to go with like the sand color. And I mean, what else goes with pastel rainbow? Nothing. So I brought in matte bronze to be like the sand, and I actually think holding it up together, it looks pretty cool. So I'm really hoping that one all comes together. And that was also a printable kit. I've got a lot of printable kits this month. I feel like you can really tell when so I bought my printer and my set up everything like 6 months ago, which is when all the summer art was out. So like you can really tell this is when I've switched over to printable stuff. All of the rest of the kits actually are printables. Then we've got the week of the 13th to the 19th. And this is a prime example of like the foil ideas that I was getting into that are just so overwhelming and like I'm trying to go away from. But given I've already bought them, we're going to see how it plays out. So I don't know why the branding of this is missing, but this is from Pink Planner Shop. And it is the, well, I don't know what the kit's called, but I feel like if it's called anything other than Siren, it's probably missing the mark, because that would make complete sense. And it is beautiful. I love everything about this. I love the colors. I love the art. I love the art style. Beautiful. It's like mermaids, but without being like the classic mermaids that we always get. Love the patterns. I think they are beautiful. Actually looks like I've cut this pretty well, which is surprising because cutting is not my strong suit. A lot of my kits that I cut are often like askew with, or like I just don't care. We've got I love this turtle pattern, so I got it in the bottom washi. The Fashion Girls, so this is like the deeper skin with the dark hair. As you can see, I don't care what my person looks like as long as they go with the kit. I am 1000% using this double box. It is incredible. And then the bottom washi. So that is the kit. And then I'm using 2 different foil colors. So depending on which shop you get it from is depending on the color. But I'm using, actually both foil colors have different names depending on where you get it from. Purple Laser if you get it from Plan With Me Stickers, and Purple Confetti if you get it from Planner Hannah. To me it looks a lot more like Purple Laser, so that's what I call it. I have the Dragon Scale underlays, which are just like so unbelievably fun. And then I've got the Bubble underlays, and they're both from Plan With Me Stickers. And then I've got the Mixed Shine overlays from Planner Hannah, along with, I did a custom washi, and I literally just Googled like Siren quote, and that came up, and I liked it. So I used it, and then the bubbles as well. And then my second foil color is this like denim teal blue. I honestly can't remember what Plan With Me Stickers calls this color. I'm pretty sure Lina Design calls it steel blue, which makes sense. It's quite a steel blue. But again, I don't know if I'm going to use it because I'm trying to get away from solid underlays. I don't know. But then again, like I've bought it, so do I just use it? I don't know. I think it'll be a decision that I make at the time. And then I just have some other items in that same color. So I've got one overlay sheet from Caress Press, and it's in the hexagon design, but like you can't really tell it's hexagon. It kind of looks like circles. And so I thought like that would be perfect for bubbles. And then just a really old bundle from SPC in that same foil color. So that is the whole thing, but again, it's just that this is what I'm like trying to stop. Is it gonna look great? Yeah, probably, but it's just no, down, get down. It's just too much. Like it overwhelms me looking at it and thinking about it, and I just don't want that anymore. Next up is the week of January 20th through the 26th, and this is a super exciting week. This is the week that Onyx Storm releases, so that is on the 21st, I'm pretty sure, of Jan. It's definitely during this week, but I'm pretty sure it's the 21st. And I'm so excited. I'm a Fourth Wing girly. Love everything about it. I cannot wait for Onyx Storm. And so I use this art from Clip Art Kits in my shop. So if you didn't know, I have a shop, MK Printables, which, as the name suggests, is a printable shop, because for obvious reasons, I cannot cut things to save myself, so I would have no chance of actually printing things to sell, because I just can't do it. So it's a printable only shop, which I know limits my customers, but that is okay. And I put this together, I really tried to like make it make sense in the lens of Fourth Wing. So I saw some other shops use this, and like some of the elements were just like put there and they didn't really make sense, which I get. It was just called Dragon Rider, so it wasn't just a Fourth Wing kit. You could use it for other dragon stuff, but mine is a Fourth Wing kit. So in this box up here, you've got like, well, like Violet's outfit, her dagger, the gloves, her satchel where she would put the poisons in, and then Nella from Clip Art Kits was so lovely and sent me the orange from a different set that, well, I don't want to spoil it for you, but you know, if you've read it, you know what the orange is for. Violet's wrist, obviously, well, she doesn't have a tattoo there, but that's the thing. And we've got Xaden. This is like some random dragon stuff. And then I specifically did like Tan and Andana. When she's gold, she's obviously quite small. Violet with, I changed her hair at the end to be white or silver, because that's Violet. So it's all very like Fourth Wing themed. That was the idea. And then you'll see, so my toolbox is Violet with Andana, when she's a bit bigger. That kind of looks like Rhiannon to me. And then the colors I chose are specifically related to Fourth Wing, well, or like the series. So gold for Andana, navy blue for Sigale, dark grey for Tan, and then like grey, just because I feel like Basgiath is grey. So that's why I chose those colors. And clearly I have no quality control. I screwed this one up, so I just got rid of it, and I'm not printing and cutting it again for one little label, so that's what's happening. The deco and glitter headers, the little things, and then this page I also fucked up, so I had to turn it around because I pulled the backing off and it was sticking to other things. This is my like extra page, and then the bottom washi and Violet and Xaden. If you buy the kit from my shop, there is another page which has 2 extra full boxes and an extra color, but I am using the colors in the kit because as I said, they represent something and that's what I want to use, so I didn't feel like wasting the ink and printing that page that I don't need. And then with this, I actually did a collaboration from Kristen of Kristen's Planner. and we did, like, I did the kit and she did the foil bundle, so I picked up that foil bundle, of course. It's called the Dragon Rider bundle. I don't think her shop is open anymore, unfortunately. She might have printables available, but I'm not 100% sure, but which is unfortunate. But this is the foil bundle, so she kind of designed it in collaboration with my kit, so a lot of the boxes will fit over certain things. I liked this one because it's got a good variation of like quotes, frames, like clip art, like it's all different boxes, so you can kind of pick what suits you. Like, I'm a real quote person, but I probably won't use the map, for example. But so we've got a dragon without its rider is a tragedy. Obviously, a rider without their dragon is dead, so that would be perfect on the double box. We've got like Basgiath War College, and then riders, scribes, healers, infantry. I love that. You really are a violent little thing, aren't you? Obviously. I would rather lose this entire war than live without you, and if that means I have to prove myself over and over, then I'll do it. We love Xaden Ryerson, my friends. Underlays, again, in a past life, this overwhelms me a little bit, but these came with the foil bundle, and so this is what I'm using. Comes with scripts as well. I love this toolbox, which we designed in, like, to make sense with the toolbox that I put together, so I'll be using that. And then the bottom washi, which is just amazing. So that is in her, I think it's called taupe color. If it's not called that, like, it's a taupe foil. And then I picked up just this like fantasy overlays from Plan With Me stickers, also in taupe. And I'm going to use the, well, Fantasy Readers Book Club, or In My Fantasy Era. Like, actually that one has, I'm not ignoring you, I'm in a different world. Oh, I didn't realize they were all dragon related. I only noticed those two, and I just bought the sheet because it's fun. But I'll definitely be pulling these in as well. So that is just like, we start strong. It's January and I'm already like so excited for a week obviously in real life, but also the spread, because we wouldn't be planner girlies if we weren't excited for the spread that goes along with it. And then the last week is the 27th through the 2nd of Feb, but to me that's more of a Jan week, so we're going to go through it. And I am using another kit from my shop, and it is the Australia kit. So this kit obviously makes a lot of sense for me. Our Australia Day, which is like 4th of July or Independence Day, is actually on the 26th of Jan, which is the week before, but that's 4th wing. But because it's on a Sunday, we get the public holiday on the Monday. And so I thought, this is a really fun summer kit anyway, but why not use it on the Australia Day public holiday day? Like, I don't know, just made sense. So this is part of the travel art sets that Kitnish Jess did this year, and I used some of them but not all of them in my shop, but I feel like I had to use the Australia one for obvious reasons. And I also feel like I put this together as someone who lives here, and so the elements that I did made sense together again, whereas I feel like some other shops just were putting elements together just blindly, which that's okay, but this is like from someone who lives here, stuff that makes sense together, like, etc. So love this. This is my city, Melbourne, so I love this box. Obviously Sydney Harbour is iconic, but these two boxes are in my state, so they make me very happy. Just some fun, like, more pastel neutral colours, which are not my normal jam, but I feel like they're enough that it's not gonna, like, I hate neutral kits, but I feel like they're enough to not be super neutral. Well, I hope. We'll see. And then I did bring in the pop of blue as like a, maybe I'll bring it in, maybe I won't, maybe it's too dark. I don't know, we'll see. It's kind of like a really fun pop. It does have the Formula 1 box because we do have the Melbourne Grand Prix this year. It's gone back to being the first Grand Prix of the season, which is so exciting. So this would be cool to use if you were going to that, I guess. And then again, the Great Ocean Road, the 12 Apostles is here. Well, there's actually like 6 of them now, but anyway. And then this one, which has the, like, to me this reminds me of like Indigenous artwork, which is really cool. And then that's the foil I decided to go with as well. So I only have one sheet of that. Where's my matte bronze? Anyway, this is the foil bundle that I have. I got it from Planet Choco, and it is obviously the Australia themed foil bundle. I just thought it was like perfect for what it needs to be, and it's in mint green. And then I also picked up the quote boxes, which, I mean, like some of these are really, really paint us as like these bogans, which I guess we are at heart, but we're not all like that. And then I picked up the, again, it's like the Aboriginal Indigenous line painting or dot painting underlay. And then I'm also pulling in matte bronze with this, which apparently I didn't put in the thing, so I'll need to do that. But just some basics in matte bronze, like I am doing with the other kit. What is it? The Tropical kit. So that is everything for my month of January. I feel like a really good mix of like summer and then also just some like actual things going on. But yeah, I'm really excited for this year. I really hope that I can come back and start to, you know, put together some content and get back to talking to you guys and that sort of thing. So if you came back and watched this video after my hiatus, I appreciate you, thank you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!